Welcome back to the COS Business Podcast. My name is Andrew Hasley, and I am the host of the show. Today we have on Michael Schoening with your new company, right?
That's right.
Could you tell us a little bit about what that is? Just like a sentence or two. I know you like to go long-winded.
I don't know if a sentence or two. Essentially, I have taken the last decade of being a kitchen remodeler, an entrepreneur, business manager, and these different things.
A salesman.
And sales, shifted all of that into creating a design and sales firm, which is a new breed in its own. And there's just a lot more to explain about it. But essentially a sales and design firm for local in-home service companies.
Okay, so sales and design. So you guys can help take people's companies and grow them, essentially. Solve problems for them.
So much. I'm a professional problem solver, a PPS.
A PPS, yes. Right. So we'll get into that in this episode, but first I'm going to read the ads. Does this sound a little hot to you? I
don't know. I think we both sound hot.
Yeah. And, but does it sound a little loud? Or
not to me. I don't know. I put my music on 11 when I play it.
Our headphones have controllable. We can control them differently. But all right, so our first sponsor for today is actually Atmos Planning. And I was actually thinking about having you read the ad because I like the way you do.
I would love to.
All right, yeah. All right, so here's the ad right here, and this and that.
That and that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Atmos. Atmos Planning is changing the way business owners and real estate investors are served by the financial services industry. They take an innovative approach to their personal CFO model to help visionaries maximize their net worth, impact, and quality of life. On top of that, their clients typically save 20 to 30% in taxes, even if they're working with a CPA or bookkeeper. If you have a goal to reach $1 million in revenue or more, a $1 million plus real estate portfolio, or a $1 million plus in after-tax profit, while making an impact on the people around you, schedule a call today. Their website is atmosplanning.com. ATMOS planning.com.
Nice. This is going to be a fun episode. I'm excited for it. So our second advertiser is actually my video production company, Vehement Visuals.
Vehement Visuals.
Yes, exactly.
Visualizing the things.
The things, yeah. That's the tagline for my company. Visualizing the things.
Visualizing.
You got to stutter a little bit every time?
Yeah, stutter a little bit.
Or stammer.
It's just the original part of it.
Yeah, what we do is we help you become more authentic while being our authentic selves as well.
Oh, man. Authenticity.
Genuinity.
There we go. I worked it in the show.
Yeah. So what we do is we really help tell your company's story, help build that deeper connection, and also build out video strategies for your business to help you solve problems within your business and grow.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. A lot of people need that. One thing I think it's great about, can I say something good about your service? Yeah. Okay. One thing that's great about your service is, as a creative individual, sometimes I have these ideas I can't quite quantify. Mm-hmm. I want to see it in real, but to get from this stuff in my brain to this product sometimes is difficult. And when I'm walking someone through a kitchen remodel, it's the same thing. I know what I want it to look like, but I don't know how to get there. Mm-hmm. Right. So Vehement can take that idea, that concept, and conceptualize it and make it real, tangible, and effective. Everyone's got great ideas, but are your ideas effective?
Yeah.
Vehement Visuals. Making great ideas effective.
Yeah, because strategy and it's pulling it out of your head or not even just pulling it out of your head, but really getting into what can we do to put into a actual feasible plan that actually brings it to life, and how do we go about using the skills that my company has to help you get that, and not only just get that, but get it in a professional way, some ways you may not even have thought of or known about.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I love the concept. It's very needed in today's business.
For sure. So the third advertisement I'd like to advertise is this advertising space. If you'd like me to promote your business or read an ad script at the beginning of every episode, basically a referral from the Colorado Springs Business Podcast about your business, then reach out to cosbusinesspodcast@gmail.com or reach out directly to me if you'd like. Yes, right there. That's a new kind of print.
It's almost like I taped a business card to this mug I found at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, it's called 3D print. It really pops out.
It's like remember when we were kids and there's like a pop-up book?
Yeah, exactly.
But I didn't really like that. It's like the Jack in the Box of literature. It's like, I'm just trying to read a book. Boom! Dinosaur! I'm like, all right. Well, thank you. I need to change my pants.
Yeah, it's the way they do those is fascinating though, because how they can like fold and then pop out. It's like
origami.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a minute. It is.
It is.
Yeah, it just is origami.
It's better at origami. Ooh, I said it.
No, what? You can't be better than little swans. Little paper swans.
You're right. I need to learn how to make one of those. I think that's a skill that you could bring into any business meeting and close a deal.
Origami swans.
Yeah, that's actually the secret to closing is origami swans.
If you're not successful in life, it's because you're not making origami swans. Hire Vehement Visuals. And Mr. Hasley himself will show you, after he learns how to, make origami swans in 3 seconds or less.
Watch the whole episode to join my free masterclass at the end of.
Dude, I want to do it'd be so funny to do a joke video where it's masterclass, but really stupid things like changing the toilet paper roll. But it's funny is how many people don't change the toilet paper roll? How many women don't put the toilet seat back up when they're done with it? How many people don't do these basic things in life?
That would be like a good a Valentine's gift for someone to give to their spouse, as a joke. Here's a course for how to change your the toilet paper roll.
How to not burn the macaroni.
Oh, dude, we could totally cash in on that.
We probably should.
Yeah, Valentine's coming right up. There's a lot of hype.
Right.
Yeah,
let's exploit ancient traditions.
Valentine's courses, courses for Valentine's. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to hit this intro music, and we're going to get started.
We have intro music, yeah.
This is a show where we have real conversations with entrepreneurs and business owners who are mostly in Colorado Springs, doing things in the community of Colorado Springs.
That was a kind of a sexy 70s, disco,
yeah,
kind of jazzy. It was nice.
That's the way I like it. Sexy 70s. That's my style.
Yeah, that's right.
If you can't tell.
Were either of us born even alive in the 70s?
Not that I know of.
I'm 87, dude. I grew up with Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon?
Timon and Pumbaa.
That's 97.
Yeah, well, I was 10 at that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm 92. So that leaves you at 32?
33.
33.
Yeah, that was
okay.
Good. That was good, though. Very good.
That was quick maths.
Maths. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a calculator. I've never really learned how to do math. I just ignored it. I'm just kidding.
I hate math, but I do it for work. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of.
I like math when there's money attached to it.
$sign math is happy math.
Exactly.
Yes.
Usually, unless it's bills, and then it's okay, that's actually still fun.
You pay those?
Oh, fuck.
I just don't
forgot.
Whoops.
Yeah, man. So this new business that you're started actually.
Yeah.
You already got cash flow coming in with it, right?
Yeah, from day one.
Nice. That's so good. Yeah. So, what is this business, and how were you able to hit the ground running?
It all comes from this concept, right? So Grant Cardone, right? He's made a really.
There you go.
Probably shouldn't do that so much. He's really made a name for himself, right? As the 10X guy, right? He's intense. 10X your hustle, 10X your business. And he's got this millennial hustle type thing. And he's really into, 10Xing your time. And all these things are great things. We want to be more energetic. We want to be more passionate. We want to be more focused on things. But if you follow that too much, you might find an end that you really weren't looking for. So, in my pursuit of what I'm calling right now 10X your peace, which is a very different concept. Do we understand peace in this generation? Maybe we did in the 70s. Yeah. But do we understand that as millennials? Well, I'm a millennial. You're a millennial, right? Or you're on the tail end. I'm on one end and you're on one. I don't know.
I think we're both like somewhere in the middle-ish.
Yeah, they keep changing the rules.
Yeah.
So
I think 25 is where it's or is it less than 25? Currently.
I thought a millennial was born at the millennium of 2000 and later.
Oh,
that would make sense. But now they made it to 1980. 1980 and up is millennials.
Well, 1980 to like 98.
Yeah, like I was
a
Gen Xer growing up.
Okay.
And now I'm a millennial.
Really?
Because they changed it.
I didn't know they changed it.
Yeah, it was like Mountain Dew, Capri Suns, Halo,
Rugrats,
Xbox 360, and they're like, "You're a millennial," and I'm like, "I can't figure out my own phone. Are you sure I'm a millennial?"
Yeah, that makes you a boomer, right?
Well, it's boomers and then Gen X, which is like where I thought I was growing up, like bugle bike clothes, like really bad fashion, self-dyed mohawks. That's what we did. A lot of Lincoln Park.
I think you were at the tail end, and I'm in the middle.
I think
so.
And then
there's
because it was boomers, X, millennials, and then Zers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand Zers.
They like TikTok. That's all you need to know is that they like TikTok.
I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Listen. Like, I know this kid, and he like, so what do you do for work? And he's like, well, I'm trying to make money on TikTok. I'm like, excuse me? I get, making money on YouTube, like it's a concept, but he's like, no, I'm going to make millions on TikTok. I'm like, until like he gets shut down. Like, what are you talking about? That you can't do that for the rest of your life. And he's like, no, I'm just going to go fishing and hunting and then I get really popular on TikTok. And he thinks that's an actual business model. And I'm going to be made a fool if it works.
If it works? Okay, yeah. And it definitely can work. And
that was awesome.
It's literally, it's a great business model, actually, if you know how to do it. And if you're like actually worried about growing something. And and here's one thing that I made a recent TikTok about this, addressing people like that. Yeah. And I'm on TikTok a lot too.
Yeah, I had one video with like 20,000 views.
That's amazing how it works like that.
I deleted it.
Yeah. And the video I made recently was like, a lot of people say they want $1 million. They say they want like $1 million. Like they have that exact number in their head, millions of dollars, and they don't even know what or why they would do with it. If you ask them why, they want a PC, they want a house, and that's only like a fraction of it. Yeah. It makes no sense. Like, what are you going to do with the other 995,000?
Well, even if you were to retire with $1 million today, like how long would that last? Mm-hmm. You buy a $500,000 house, there's half of it.
Yeah.
You finance it, you're going to pay a lot more.
For sure.
You get a few cars, you get a couple credit cards, you get some new clothes, you get furniture for that house, and like, oh crap, that $1 million is gone. Now I don't have any food. Yeah. I gotta sell the Benz to buy some ramen.
That's why I would rent. What I would do with $1 million is I would pay a rent. I would rent something for an entire year, pay that off. That's only like $18,000. Smart. Which is not even that's like a small fraction of the million. And then I would invest most of it and try to generate. I would obviously invest it in my business. I would invest it in stocks. I would invest. Yeah. I would make sure that it's working for me. I wouldn't go and buy a house first. Yeah. The house would be like one of my last things, I think. Yeah. And houses are good investments. So I mean, it is investing if you buy a house. But
I bought one it's gone up almost $100,000 in value in the last 3.5 years.
Yeah, and you could sell it and cash in on it, or let it keep growing because you probably bought it here in the Colorado Springs area and it's growing.
Falcon, it's growing like crazy. But no, that's awesome. I think not understanding what to do with money when it comes, I think is also a big problem.
For sure,
it's a big. Some people don't make sales because they're afraid. Even if it's not. Up front, it's in the subconscious that I've never had money like this. I don't know how to, what do I do with this money?
Yeah.
There's this weird fear about it. So we don't make big sales often in our life because we're, feeling like we're not going to know what to do with the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, anyways, man. Yeah. So, you asked, what's the deal with the company? To talk about the company, I kind of want to talk about like how I got there.
Yeah.
Because it started off with quitting my job. Now, people have known me as the general manager of Castelli Interiors. And before that, I was with the Home Depot Interiors. And before that, I helped build Colorado Home Interiors, a couple different companies here in town. And people have known me as the guy who does, granite countertops. And I go to these networking things and I give away like vanity granite tops and stuff like that. But at a certain point, I realized a few things. You are only... I'm going to say this very gently.
Yeah.
You're only as good of a salesperson as the company that you're representing. So follow through is key.
Turn those down.
What was that?
I heard a notification, and
Oh, cool.
I just made sure that won't happen again.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you in the mid-sentence.
I ordered a pizza with your phone, so that's probably what it was.
Okay. No. Oh, word?
Yeah. No, lunch. Aren't restaurants supposed to open? Like
today.
Like today?
We should go to lunch after this. Yes.
So,
have you tried T-Birds?
I don't know what that is.
It's right down the road.
Is that where there's a car, like on the outside of the building?
No. It's right over there. It's T-Birds Tacos and Tequila.
T-Birds Tacos and Tequila.
Just wanted to shout them out because they're a local business.
Local right business. Without a car out front.
Without a car out front. They got a T and a bird.
A T.
I guess that's why you thought the car, because that kind of sounds like a car thing. Yeah. But no, I won't let you get off track anymore.
So that makes sense though, right? Like when you're in sales and you're a kitchen designer, you're only as good as the company that you're representing, and they're only as good as their follow through, answering the phones, doing what they say they're going to be doing, putting in good quality stuff. So if there is a lack in any of those areas,
you can't do anything about it.
Well, exactly, because I have no authority in those positions, but it's my fault. Do you understand the stress and anxiety and the load that can be on my shoulders and a person in my position's shoulders? You know, and a lot of people thought that I was the owner of Castelli and Tierras when the owner, you know.
I mean, you had to text me and say correct it to manager.
Yeah, but hey, dude, I'm just
on the first episode, because this is the second episode on the show.
I mean, the owner doesn't live in Colorado. I built it, you know, from scratch, from nothing. I'm going to be honest. I hired a sales team. I hired almost everybody in that company. My gross sales between me and my team were almost 500,000 our first year in business.
Yeah.
That's how freaking intense I get in a new company. $500,000 in new business. What granite fabricator or what, you know, handyman company or even remodel company can really say that in the Colorado Springs area?
And imagine if you put that energy into your own thing, though.
Well, that's my next line.
Yeah, nice.
What I've been doing most of my life is building companies for other people. From small businesses to massive corporations, but instead of building a legacy for myself. Now, Brandon Kirk with HydroClean and Planeduct. I mean, this guy's intense.
Yeah.
So I have been there. He's awesome. I consider him a great friend.
Same here.
I've seen people who don't know him walk up to him.
He was the first episode on the show.
No wonder there's like this Jewish anointing in here that I'm picking up on. It feels good. I feel at home.
I must be Jewish inside.
You know what? Anybody, in many ways we all are.
Yeah. I don't know what I mean by that. What I mean by that is I've actually learned a lot about Judaism. Is that the proper way to say it?
When did you start doing that?
I learned a lot about it, but the rest of my sentence was from you. You're so active and you know
Facebook,
loud about it. On Facebook, like
we're very loud.
Your favorite memes are Jewish memes.
Dude, that's awesome. You know, and if I could, you know, educate people on any of that stuff, you know, I love that stuff. I've actually been talking with several people about writing a book or doing some kind of coaching program about like Jewish secrets of business, stuff that has worked for us for over 3,000 years.
The reason why people call people Jews,
yeah,
you know, like when it comes to like money stuff, you know, like there's a reason why that's connected is because you guys obviously know something about money.
Well, I would say like if anybody's interested in learning something like that, like comment, because this is going to be live.
Yeah.
Like this is going to be on Premiere.
Yeah,
right?
on a Facebook. Premiere. If you're watching this on the Facebook Premiere, the YouTube Premiere, comment down and interact with us. We'll be in there watching it as it's live too. I mean, at least I will be. You might be too.
I will probably be too. What is it going to go?
11:30 on, I think, Wednesday. I reached
tomorrow.
Today's Monday.
Today's Monday?
Yeah. I'm
a professional. I know what I'm doing.
I reoriented my schedule for the show to where it's only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Where we
Oh, dude. That's awesome.
That's where we are recording though. So I may release this one on Monday, on Wednesday, and then every other one will be like.
Okay, that's cool.
It might be tomorrow. I don't know. We'll I'll figure it out. I'll go with
that's cool, man. Let me know. But if anybody is interested, you know, like put in the comments below and be like, hey, I want to know what's worked for the Jews for thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know, the Jews were 0.24% of humans. All the humans in the world were not even 0.25%. Yet we're the leaders in almost every industry, if not every industry in the world.
Comedy's a big one too.
Spaceballs, you're welcome. Jesus, you're welcome. At the Everything Bagel, you're welcome. Okay, like. It's we give
Larry David. You're welcome.
Adam Sandler, whether you like him or not. Bernie Sanders, also AKA Communist Grandpa, you're welcome. Whether you like him or not, we gave him to you. So at least we could do a lot of jokes. And so I just started reading a book called The History of Jewish Comedy. Okay. And it's so good. It gets political, and when you're attacked and ravaged and enslaved by every major nation in the world, you just gotta
have to develop a thick skin. You have to develop a sense of humor, and I've thought about that as well, like the history of why we see so many great comedians who are Jewish. And it's like, it makes sense, that the opposite effect would happen to to a group of people who are so oppressed.
It's laugh or cry. That's it. Laugh or cry. So we laugh a lot.
For sure. And I think you were saying something. I cut you off.
No.
You were saying something about Brandon. He was...
What... I was talking. Yeah. I'm like, where was I going with? It's called a rabbi trail.
Okay.
So Brandon Kirk, I have been in meetings with him, like business networking meetings, and I've seen someone who doesn't know him walk up, and they go, "Hi, nice to meet you. What do you do?" And he shakes their hand very firmly, and he goes, "I build empires."
And he says it just like that.
What about you? And it doesn't matter what you do. It's not building empires. It's not as cool. And it's just like, So as a Jew, I read Jewish literature. In the book of Proverbs, Mishlei, it says, a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. I'm like, wait a minute. What is wisdom? Wisdom is leaving, an empire, a legacy in this world that your children can attach themselves to. Something good, something honorable that they can continue with. And I'm like, that's not building a legacy for a large corporation or for someone in another state or someone who puts my well-being and my wife's well-being second. Yeah. That's not being wise. For sure. I'm not saying everybody quit your job, but there's a few of you right now thinking quit your job, and this may be the time.
Yeah.
Right? But my zeal and my passion was to please others, and that was the root of it. What's made me good in sales? My passion to be a people pleaser. Ouch. When I realized that about myself, I'm like, ouch, that sucks. And
your passion to be, why does that suck?
A people pleaser, because it's at the expense of myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now being compassionate, being an extreme empath, makes me a good minister most of the time, hopefully. But, in business, you can't always have just pure compassion for the other guy. You have to be like, this is right for my family, so I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm sorry that it sucks for you at this moment, but this is the right thing for my legacy of my family. And it's hard to make those decisions.
It is, yeah. For me, at least it definitely is too. I tend to lean towards the people-pleasing thing too as well. And I think that's also like I was reading a book recently called The Go-Giver, and they say one of the traits, it's such a good book, and they were saying one of the traits were of successful people is that feature.
It's so right.
The willingness to give and think about others and how they're feeling. An empath essentially is a huge trait for successful people, but it's like we have to find the balance. Yes. And like when is it having that balance? And I think Brandon's probably really good at being stern.
And he's like the other end of it. Yeah. He's like the other end of being stern, but
he's also like super compassionate. And he's always giving back, and it's like it's amazing.
And he's hiring the guys that are having a hard time getting a job somewhere else.
Yes.
And he's like raising them up as men, as like Papa Kirk,
Papa Kirk.
Captain Kirk, right? And so I've seen these interactions, and like they're just wonderful people. His wife made us an awesome Hanukkah gift.
Nice.
And it was so good. We're sitting at the beautiful cutting board kind of thing, and they're just genuine people, genuinity. But I think that there's this boldness, I'm like, hey, Brandon, what's up? And he's like, oh, we just ordered my 4th air duct cleaning truck.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you started this company a year ago with 1 truck, and you're on your 4th? He's like, yeah, I'm going to need more soon. And I'm like, this guy's intense.
Yeah.
Like.
He's killing it.
Trump who? You know what I mean? So.
we did a virtual premiere, and it was just so cool. Like we did a video. I don't know if you've seen it. It was the "What's in Your Duct" video.
Yeah,
it was so fun to create that video. And before I go on this spiel, I got to hit these buttons because time is flying. We have about 30 minutes.
Oh, I better hurry up.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna try to make it exactly that, but I'm going to try to keep it around that. I don't want it to be too long.
Yeah, you're good.
And it's not because I don't think people won't listen to longer stuff, because the good thing about podcasts is you can pause and pick up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just, with my time and editing and also time filming and putting the show together, I got to manage it.
So that leads to my next point. Often steps forward begin with a few steps back. That's something that impacts me. I listened to a teaching this morning and it said that again, but this concept impacted me pretty hardcore several months ago.
Mm-hmm. It hit you in a way that it never hit you before.
Oh my gosh, exactly. We want to move forward. We want to hustle. We want to we want to get stuff done. And sometimes it takes a little bit of what feels like failure at the time, or stopping and pausing, especially when you're so busy. Sometimes the best thoughts you're going to have are in that calm and in that peace, right? So these lessons, here's some key lessons I learned, which is how I made this decision to start this new company, which I'll reveal in a moment. Realize, either through revelation or depression. So high workload equals an unhealthy hustle, often, right? And that becomes anxiety. Anxiety is when there's just a ton of you've been there, right? There's so much to do. You're like, and you're like your heart's palpitating and like you're sweating. You're like 1 a.m. staring at the ceiling, like I have so much stuff to do in the morning. I better sleep. I better sleep. I gotta sleep. I better sleep.
I mean, I had a lot of. I'm not gonna lie. I've had this just this morning. I've had a lot of anxiety. I'm stressed about a lot of things right now.
Exactly. Same here.
Yeah.
and you can feel it physiologically, right? And so. Now, there's a point in anxiety where we go, oh, there's so much going on. And then we go, you know what? I just don't want to do any of it. I want to get away. There's a word for that. It's called depression.
Okay.
Depression is when we say, I have so much stuff to do. Why do any of it at all?
Yeah. Why does it matter?
Why does it matter? I love going on vacations, but I want to make a life I don't need a vacation from. I don't take vacations anymore. I take trips.
Yeah,
we've been on 6 trips this year. I'll be in Oklahoma at the end of the month in this conference. And last year I was on 12 flights. I wasn't on vacations. I was on trips.
Is last year mean 2019 or 2020?
2019.
Okay.
Sorry, 2019. I was on 12 flights. We went on six trips in 2020. And then so far I'll be on a flight in a couple weeks. So it's like
I have a flight this week, actually.
Oh yeah, where are you going?
But I may cancel it. It was going back to Kansas City to visit family and stuff like that. Nice. But it's like I have so much stuff on my plate right now. It's actually causing so much stress just thinking about it. Yeah. It's like, I may have to move that.
And if you canceled it, would you feel that like release and calm?
I think I would.
And would your family get over it, and would they understand?
They probably would. Yeah. That's the only.
So rest on the love of your family.
The only downside about that is from canceling that is letting people down who are expecting to see me.
So that's another thing that people like you and I, A-type entrepreneurs, I'm an ENTP on the Myers-Briggs, extrovert to the max, you know what I mean? Business, ministry, out there. Was doing a Facebook Live video right before we came in here. Is the fear of letting people down, like eats us away, keeps us up at night. For
sure.
But the reality is what if we're letting ourselves down? What if we know what's best for us and we don't do it to please others at the sacrifice of ourself and our health? So this is something I've learned in the last couple of years too. The effects of anxiety on our physiological body, right? I just said body.
Yeah. Your physiological body.
Anxiety and stress, right? Cortisol and adrenaline levels go up. Enzyme production goes low from the liver into the gallbladder, into the stomach, and into the pancreas, right? So those enzymes, when they're low, you don't break down all your food, which means you're
less nutrients,
because your colon actually absorbs the nutrients and the water from your, it's kind of weird, but you actually absorb the majority of your nutrients, not your stomach, in your colon. So if you have an unhealthy colon, you can eat all the food and vitamins you want.
I heard it feels like silk in there. Yeah, I just said something that's potentially awkward. I knew what I was getting into when I said that.
Yeah, you knew what you were getting into. Yeah. All right. Well, I think you were too young for a prostate exam. But anyway, so that silky colon, it's
silky colon,
and it's got a bunch of ridges in it. Actually,
yeah.
Is supposed to. So I hear it's supposed to absorb the nutrients, and if you have an unhealthy system, it doesn't absorb it, right? Or if it's not broken down by the bile and enzymes by the body, and so what happens? Also, your reproduction system. So why is it that in millennials we have the highest rate of infertility than any generation in human history, especially Americans and Europeans? Why?
Sody pops.
And well, it's chemicals, but also stress.
Yeah.
Like when stress goes up, cortisol is produced by the adrenal glands in your lower back, right? Cortisol, adrenaline goes up. Your body goes.
And we're not running to chase prey, so we're not releasing that.
So we're not releasing, exactly. We're not releasing that cortisol and adrenaline. So we're poisoning our bodies. We're going septic with these survival chemicals, right? These survival hormones, I should say. When you're stressed out, your body's like, I don't need to eat food. I need to run. I don't need to make babies. I need to run and fight and freeze, and get out of here. And we get stuck in the cycle, and your body actually will start to normalize in that situation. Where if you're in that for too long, that's your normal thing. Like eating while driving.
Tolerances. Your body creates tolerances, and like it's interesting.
So that's where I was, and I had to do, the next step, which is evaluate or self-evaluate or self-audit. Literally everything in my entire life, every minute, every decision, every responsibility, I had to evaluate everything. The next step was consult. I went to people who have my life and my well-being and success and health as their best interest. People who care about me enough to tell me what's real to my face, but also give me the tools. Maybe they've been through those things. Because I had to come to that realization and that awakening that I'm not the first one to every problem I've ever had. I'm not the first one to grow through it.
For sure.
And when you surround yourself with people,
did you say grow through it?
Not on purpose.
Yeah, but I think it works.
You're not the first one to grow through it. Ooh, man, write that on the wall.
Yeah.
Let's get good. Man, I was gonna pass around an offering plate. Wait a second. The next step is change. This is where it hurts because we feel like we're letting people down. But we have to change in small steps first, right? So I had to realize a few things. It's okay to let go, and it's okay to say no. Ooh, I should say that again. It's okay to say no. When you're 2 years old, you're running around saying, no, no, no. We get the terrible twos, and our parents say, stop it, stop it. They actually disempower us from saying no as adults in a healthy fashion. The ability to say no is a powerful thing we have to use as adults, and we're stripped of it because our parents are annoyed by us while we're. So when you're 2 years old, like you're going through a 6 month, a 1 year phase of saying no to everything, don't steal that from your child because it will affect them the rest of their life. We put too much on us, right? I mean, we've all been to that party where we should have said no to that drug or that girl or that offer or whatever, or another drink, but we didn't say no because we didn't want to make them feel bad. And we made a dumb decision.
For sure.
And that could lead to a whole life of dumb decisions. So the power of no, I had to learn this.
Saying no to yourself too. Like,
yeah,
not just to please other people. Like, because a lot of times, I'll not say no. It has nothing to do with the other people. I'll just not say no because it's hedonistic, I guess, like
exactly
pleasure seeking.
Exactly. like, I want, it's almost sometimes curiosity of the ramifications of that decision. I have not made the best decisions in the last year. I know that in personal and business and in relational and these different things in ministry, but I've learned from those things and hopefully overcome those things, but the power to say no is important.
Yes.
The next thing is the power of delegation. Perfect example. You've got your intern. I learned that if I were to not be so micromanaging and put off some of my tasks on other shoulders,
I need to do that better.
It's still getting done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if you got to get it done, if you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. That's what the bad guy says before he's going to, the bad guy says,
you got to do it yourself.
Yeah. If you want something done right, you'll have to do it yourself.
Is that an Italian phrase?
I don't know, but don't give away my secrets. I got something interesting to show you in a minute.
Yeah.
The power of delegation, especially in ministry. As ministers, we try to do everything because we're trying to be the face of the ministry or the face of the company. It actually robs the gifts of the people around you.
Okay.
It doesn't, like as a minister or business owner, you should be building people up to even replace you someday. You want to sit on the beach sipping Mai Tais, and I personally like Kona more than like Honolulu and stuff like that, but you want to sit on the beach and sip drinks and whatever. You have to trust people that are running the business for you while you're away.
And what does it do when you don't? You said that? Oh, say that again.
So like when you don't delegate, you are basically robbing of the gifts of those around you instead of uplifting them up.
Yeah.
The power of duplication. You're not doing that if you put it all on you and then you die.
Yeah.
And there's no one to take off, continue your legacy. So the last thing on the point here why I started this new company is a commitment. And this was really hard. It's the commitment to a higher quality of existence, commitment to a life of servitude and impact at the best of my ability. How can you be the best person? So my workload, I was working about 60 hours a week. And I decided to drop that to about 30 hours a week of work and up my ministry to about 30 hours a week of work. And I'm kind of doing 30, 40, 40, 30. I keep doing that too.
That was the first time I noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So it's like, and I wanted to have this balance of life. And then the last thing is, be goofy. I've got some prizes for you today to open in front of a live audience.
Yeah, yeah.
Live a life of excitement, of randomness, of genuinity,
yes.
of experience, right? So to answer your question,
I don't even know what it was.
Half hour later, well, it was, explain this company.
Oh yeah.
This company is a product of me chasing a better quality of life and wanting to produce a better quality of life for others.
And also capitalizing on the skills that you've been given, right?
Staying in my wheelhouse. Part of that piece, that 10X piece, is staying in my wheelhouse, recognizing my downfalls and not trying to be doing that position all the time, right? So I can play basketball okay, I'll be honest. I'm also 5'5".
Yeah.
So spending the next 6 months of my life trying to learn how to dunk.
Yeah.
Without a trampoline is not going to do much, right? But staying in my wheelhouse, doing what I do best and helping other people do what they do best, that's a professional problem solver, PPS. So the short story long, right? So you've got Alpha Elite Plumbing and Heating. You've got, let's say you've got, prime example, there's a company I've been talking to lately and they refinish cabinets, right? So a couple guys started a company about 3 years ago. These guys are now just moving into their third cabinet painting shop. Nice. They're exploding. They have a really good process. They have great pricing. They just have an overall really good presence about them.
Yeah. Good.
So they're selling jobs, right? They're generating leads. They're selling jobs. They're overseeing the install. They're overseeing the production and everything, and managing the company. So what can they delegate? Well, I've got a team of guys that I have built. And I've called this new company Design Consultant LLC, and I'll explain that name in a second. But what it is for the business, it's marketing. So let me ask you, Andrew, you have a company where you paint cabinets, right?
Well, no, but
in this example.
Yeah.
So now I'm sure you've been hit up by Home Advisor, Angie's List, Thumbtack, all these companies that want to sell you a lead for $50 to $100, right? Okay, now once you get a lead, you can hope and pray they answer the phone and hope and pray you could sell it, right? I've got a better idea. How about this? I generate a lead on your on behalf of your company. I generate a lead, social media. I have lead generators that I have hired that do what they do good. Myself or one of my design consultants go out, design the job, bring your samples, sell the job with your contract, and get a deposit. I gather that, I look it over, make sure everything's good. I hand you the contract and the check. And a lot of this is digital now, of course. But essentially, I hand you the contract and the check. And then at the end of the week, I invoice you for a percentage of what I brought you. You don't pay me a penny. I do all the front work out of pocket. You don't pay me a penny unless I actually bring you business. What do you think? Yeah. Most business owners are going to be like,
what's the catch?
Yeah, what's the catch? Like, I want a big juicy commission. That's the catch.
Yeah.
I want what I'm worth. And some people say, well, that's too much. And I say, then I'll sell it for more than you can.
Yeah.
And make up for that difference. And they're like, you can't do that. Yes, I can.
Nice.
There's a granite company in town. In 2 weeks, I brought her $52,000 in business.
Wow.
That took me a total of 8 hours of work.
Wow. Because you delegated?
Well, I delegated, and because I'm awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But because I stuck in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I was just thinking,
I generated leads and I sold them.
52,000 could be with what you guys sell could be 1 or 2 deals, right?
Well, this is countertops. A granite countertop is more like $4,000.
Okay,
now,
so
I did sell a couple like kitchen remodels. Like one was like I think a 15, one was like a 20 grand kitchen remodel.
Okay,
but the majority of them were these other jobs.
Mm-hmm. Because I was just thinking, like in my mind when I first heard that 50,000, I was like thinking it's a lot of deals. But and then you said 8 hours, so my mind is doing the math, and it's like, I guess you could achieve, multiple deals, but the more leads, the more time typically.
Absolutely. So, and what time did this business owner spend?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. She spent no time. She had no risk whatsoever.
She gets to focus on building her business.
Now, if she were to hire, if a business like you and your cabinet painting business were to hire a full-time salesperson, if you truly want someone to only sell for you in the state of Colorado, you have to pay them a salary. They have to be an employee.
To only sell for you. Oh, okay.
It's a right to work state. I can sell for 10 different companies unless you make me an employee and buy my time.
Okay.
So what am I going to want? I want $1,000 a week. I want a company truck. I want a company iPad and phone. Because now I'm an employee, I can't use my own stuff in Colorado.
But but they also don't even need you to be an employee because the way you've built your company.
Boom, you got it.
Yeah.
So I'm an independent contractor. I provide the design and sales, and I'm really good at what I do. I've done over 4,000 kitchen designs. I'm really good at sales, really good at design. I duplicate myself. So now that I've set this up, I can sell for plumbing companies, electrical companies,
video production companies.
Any company that provides a service that does not require me to need a license or a special permit. Now, we carry liability insurance. We go in the home. We'll stop a magnet on the side of our car. So when we pull up, we're representing you. We're not going to sell a bunch of, a basket case of other products to your customer. We're not going to play those games. But allowing my team, design firm, up and down the front range to sell for in-service in-home companies, especially kitchen remodels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's your
that's my wheelhouse, really.
Yeah.
But it allows cabinet installers to install cabinets, not mess around with customers doing design work.
Yeah,
it allows
business owners to
run their business, right? And so that's what I did, and and then I upped the ministry, which our synagogue, we moved to a bigger location.
Nice.
Our numbers doubled. We've maxed out on some of our numbers. We're doing really well. We had a massive Hanukkah party in the middle of COVID. I mean, we still had like 90 people show up for the Hanukkah party.
Nice.
And it's just a big passion of mine because, a lot at the core of faith, at least it should be at the core of faith, is being a light to the world. It's not about how religious and righteous I am against the world, but me being compassionate, loving, and serving the world. Now, how can I serve the world if I can't serve myself? How can I take care of those around me if I can't take care of me and my own family? Mm-hmm. So I said, how do I make twice as much money and half the time? This is it. Mm-hmm. But not trying to do everybody else's job, by doing what I was made to do.
And also make
best.
A bigger impact too, I think.
Way bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the phone with guys in Pakistan, Zimbabwe, Zambia. We're talking about getting clean water in different places in Pakistan right now. We're talking about getting electricity to places who don't have it, language development. We're talking about doing these teaching programs to just orphans in these areas that just don't have any education. Like, I can't do all that if I'm on a forklift unloading granite slabs, which is something literally almost anybody else can do.
It's a technician role.
Yeah, why was I in that position?
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did is I put too much on my plate. I got anxious. I freaked out, made bad decisions. I had to realize that I was doing a disservice to myself and a disservice to the world by staying in that position. So I quit my job.
Yeah.
And started Design Consultant LLC.
And you should too.
Made myself about over $5,000 in the first 2 weeks of just trying it out.
How did you do that?
Generated leads, sold some.
Because you know how to do
jobs,
what you do.
Because I know how to do what I'm doing. So the last part is I got some gifts.
Yes. Let's see.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So
what do we got? What do we got here?
All right. Now
you're the first guest to not only have notes, but to bring gifts as well. And I think you're the first guest to talk about, because you were on another episode, you're the first guest to talk about how it helped you land a job just by being on this show, right?
So the last, I can't even do it. The last interview we did, I didn't know you didn't edit them.
Yes.
It was just raw. So I'm like doing Bang Energy drink commercials, which I totally stopped drinking Bang Energy drink because it was not working for my 10X piece, my 10X Shalom kind of life. And I was doing a lot of like bad Trump impersonations and impressions.
You do them good. No, I wouldn't say bad.
Well, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst, but we're prepared. Otherwise, probably the greatest. Probably the greatest. So, but and now we got, what am I gonna do with Biden? Come on, man! Like I can't do his voice. That was like half Obama.
You'll get it down in about a year and a half.
So, yeah. So these guys who actually have a cabinet painting company, they're like, "Oh, we watched your interview," and I was like, which one? I'm like, this one where I'm saying all kinds of goofy nonsense. And they're like, oh, on the COS Business Podcast. And they're like, but we like you, you're raw, and we love your, and they both were like, genuinity.
Which is a word we said multiple times on the last episode. And yeah.
So I was like, shoulders relaxed.
And it was not only just a word, it was a word in that episode that you said that you coined. So they were doing a callback to you. It was really cool.
I should have charged them for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have some gifts. Just random crap I found around my house. But what we can do is if we keep what you want to keep for you. You know, you're a busy guy. You're doing the hustle. That's great. But you know, since this will be premiered live, it'd be kind of fun to do like a giveaway.
Yeah.
And if we give away gifts with COVID, I don't know. They come in the alley and you drop it out your window, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could. They could pick it up.
So the first is first. I think this is how they can win. This is a Brain Busters card game I found at the Dollar Tree. I have a problem. I go to the Dollar Tree every day to see what's new.
Oh, wow.
And I buy so much dumb stuff. But this is like ages 6 and up, 31 cards. It's like a trivia thing with it's Ocean Life. Oh, sick. I didn't even notice it's got all these sweet pictures on the back. All right. So for example, like this must have the, okay. So the Portuguese man of war is a single animal. True or false?
Man of war or man of war?
Man of war. The Portuguese man of war. It's a
jellyfish?
Jellyfish. Is it a single animal? I don't know what they mean by that. Like, is it like in a relationship? Or is it like multiple animals in one animal? I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know.
True or false?
What's the question again?
The Portuguese man of war is a single animal. True or false?
Well, it's a man, so it's got to be one.
So that says the answer is false. So I don't know what that means. Maybe there's like different animals living in the same body.
Then it would be men of war. Not man
Who
of war.
named this wrong? Okay, like what? Okay, so anyway, so this is all man of war stuff, or men of war, as we corrected. What is this? Oh, object of the game.
Nemo is.
Do you know this stuff?
It's a ginger slur. Don't say the word Nemo. The N word.
So, for gingers?
It's just something I seen recently.
Dude, I made up a joke.
Let's hear it.
Pretty bad.
Let's maybe hear it.
What do you call someone who dyes their hair red? A trans ginger.
Oh God.
It's that bad. All right, I got to get kids because I got dad jokes. All right, so like this, the largest of all sharks is the whale shark. True or false?
No, it's the. I was thinking of a whale. The shark, a whale shark.
The largest of all sharks is a whale shark. True or false?
I would probably say true because it's not alive or dead. Because you got the Mandalorian.
The megalodon.
Yeah, the megalodon.
A giant shark comes out of the water and goes, "This is the way."
Yeah, exactly.
Where is the child? Okay, anyways, I love The Mandalorian.
Yes, so well.
Did you see the last episode?
I did.
Spoiler alert, watch it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's true. So you would have won a prize. All right? So see
what did I said Mandalore.
You said, but I corrected you and said megalodon.
Yes. I said yes, it is true because it's a whale shark, so yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so that's the game. So I'm thinking is we can give away prizes. Now there's also this Italian phrase book and dictionary. I saw this at some little bookstore. It was like used, and I looked at this and I thought it's going to be a bunch of pictures of just people waving their hands around.
Bubbity boopity bob.
But it's actually pretty cool. So like
they're
you can
actually
learn
waving
how to
their
say,
hands around and saying things.
Yeah, so you can, maybe. But you can actually read this. It's like, Quanto costa per una notte?
Oh, it's Italian.
Yeah, it's Italian. It's Italian how much is it per night?
Quantos?
That's a question that you want to make sure you're asking the right person.
Yeah.
Right. So, but there's a book, and it'd be fun to like just open it up and randomly have somebody read like, "Ti posso bicchiare? Can I kiss you?" You know, I'm not, you know, whatever.
Let me see it.
There's some weird stuff in there, but you can like have people read random
practical
phrases.
Social's cool. Hold on, that probably went to when you were at safe travel.
Ready for these prizes? I think this is.
Che tipo de quello?
I think you have to move your hands when you do it.
Oh,
that was very Spanish sounding.
It sounds very Spanish. It looks very Spanish.
I think
very Spanish.
Are Italians and Spaniards? I think they're
adjacent,
pretty similar.
Right? They're
yeah. I think they just like it's just like beans and noodles. You know what I mean?
It's like spaghetti and meatballs.
Okay, so here's the first prize. Are you ready?
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
All right.
Socks.
Lightly used. No, it's new socks.
Lightly used. I actually need to do laundry today, so
you
I need to wear socks.
Well, maybe you should keep these.
Yeah.
Maybe you should keep these ones. All right. So there you go.
These are the gifts for
either if you don't want it, we'll do a raffle.
Let's do a raffle.
All right. So do you want to raffle the socks? Or do you want to keep them? You should keep the socks.
Yeah, I'll keep the socks.
Keep the socks. All right. All right. So
ooh,
it's a little late for this. I know.
Yeah.
But
very rare.
Very rare. This is the Red Label Johnny Walker hand sanitizer.
Johnny Walker? No way.
Just kidding. 70 proof ABV, right? All right. So there you go. So like pick a card, any card. And then you read a question, and then the first person to answer it correctly gets the sanitizer.
Okay.
And then you got to keep the card so you know what the answer is, I guess.
All right. So we got to read a question. Jellyfish have no blood. True or false?
I don't even know that one.
Let's find out.
You're going to tell the answer? Wait. But if you say the answer, then everyone's going to... Well, no, this is the moment. So somebody has to answer it like now.
Yeah, answer now. Jellyfish have no blood.
Is that the answer?
No. True or false? And write the question out, and then put your answer, and you'll get your hand sanitizer.
Did you just give away the answer?
Did I? I said true or false.
That's almost like giving away that Luke Skywalker is in the last episode of Mandalorian. Like you just can't.
But was he really though? I think they should have used deep fake technology instead of the way that they did it. But
I think it's the New World Order is using that's some deep state stuff. Yeah. All right. So the hand sanitizer, that's prize number one. All right. And then, okay. So another card.
Jellyfish.
Okay.
Hold on. I mean,
this one's probably just for you. This is a Nature Valley Crunchy. So here's the thing. If somebody could eat one of these without making a huge mess of crumbs, they can pretty much do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you can do that, you can do anything. Because every time I open this up, it just crumbs. All right, now this is an awesome gift. So Arlene's Beans, Mexican restaurant, they're family-owned business in Monument. Arlene and Bobby own the place. And it's not just Mexican food. It's from New Mexico. So it's New Mexican food. There's like an egg on the burritos, and it is phenomenal. So this is a $10 gift certificate for them and to support the local business. And because they should be open, I mean, it could be cool. So Arlene's Beans, $10 gift certificate. And the winner will go to the person who can answer this question.
And this question is... Brain Buster. Why is that
Brain Buster.
Oh, it's just there.
It's just there.
Oh, they're advertising within their questions.
Oh, that's like what we're doing.
Yeah. So yes, whoever answers this question gets this card, this $10 gift.
I might answer it.
Gift certificate to what is it?
Arlene's Beans.
Arlene's Beans off of 2nd Street.
366
in Monument, Colorado.
Unit D 80132.
What do whales use to breathe?
What do whales use to breathe?
Blowholes or gills?
Blowholes that's a pretty easy one.
I know. I'm gonna do a different one. That one's whack.
Someone was really excited. They were like, "I'm gonna eat burritos." All right, go ahead.
Okay, you're right. I did do that to them. I psyched them out. All right. That one's easy too. Hold on. This is an easy one.
You know what? It's called a brain buster, and it's the easiest ones.
Yeah.
And this was from the Dollar Tree, so I don't expect much. You're so intense about it.
Is a dolphin's tail called a flake or a fluke?
What? I guess that depends if it's late to an appointment or not.
Yeah.
Or doesn't show up at all.
Yeah.
Okay, is a dolphin's tail a flake or a fluke for a gift certificate for our
I love how you brought this, and it's going to build engagement for the show.
Yeah.
And that's freaking amazing,
That's
dude.
good. And these are yours. You're going to keep these cards.
Yes.
They're like 10 different subjects. I've got them all.
And so I'll do the answer for this one too. And also the answer for the other one, whoever answered first, the answer was true. Jellyfish don't have blood.
What?
So whoever won.
Stone cold animals.
Men
of war.
No blood.
No blood.
No blood. Okay. Right. So this one, and the answer is whoever answers this one gets this card, this $10 gift card to Arlene's Beans. Mm-hmm. And that answer is fluke. Dolphin's tail is called
a fluke.
Yes.
Not a flip. Not a
not a flake.
Not a flip.
No, yep. It's just a misnomer.
It's not a nomer. But a misnomer, not even a Mr. Nomer or a ma'am nomer. All right, the next prize is a candle. Okay, it's very nice. It's called Zen.
Nice.
A nice frosted glass setup here. White. When you're done with it, this could be a little like when you're done with the candle, you can clean it out and maybe be like a little whiskey glass, something.
Oh yeah, a little large shot glass.
It's white ginger and amber.
Smells good.
Can you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Smells like, keep looking at the camera. It's some creeping
smells
people
like vanilla.
White ginger.
Okay, there's some ginger in there.
Yeah, some ginger.
Some white ginger.
White ginger, as opposed to. Are there different types?
There's black gingers.
Black gingers?
Yeah.
No comment.
I hope that's appropriate. I don't think.
I hope that's appropriate.
I don't know in this world these days.
Dude. Listen, I instead of happy holidays, I say happy whatever doesn't offend you.
Yeah, exactly.
So the Zen white, ginger, and amber. Politically incorrect racist candle from the Dollar Tree is now up for grabs. Actually, this wasn't from the Dollar Tree. I think this was an expensive one. All right, if you answer this question correctly,
and it is about a fish.
These are all about a fish.
Hold on, this
is a fun show, man. This is a fun show. We got serious for a minute. Now we're like backing up and chilling out a little bit.
We're
part of this.
We're 10x in the piece.
10x piece. 10x piece.
On top of it, man. All right. Swordfish are known are known for jumping.
What did you just say? What? A swordfish?
Are known for jumping out of the ocean. True or false?
And what? Like going on dry land, getting into fights with their swords?
No, flying into your ship and stabbing you in the heart.
That got messed up real quick. That was like, what was that? Dude, that was like the saw of fish. The sawfish.
I feel like that's happened though. Like I feel like there's a Florida man story.
That's happened to me, I don't think.
Where someone, got impaled by a swordfish.
A swordfish. I love how you say it.
Yeah.
It's so, is it true or false that the swordfish jumps out and stabs people in the heart in Florida? By the way, everything happens in Florida.
That's why it's a Florida.
Florida's its own freaking universe.
Okay, right. I don't know about the last part of that question because that wasn't on here. I don't know.
Are they known for it?
Are they known for jumping out of the ocean? But
the
stabbing part I made up.
Yeah, you get double.
Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1. Swordfish. It's true. They do jump out.
It's true. They do jump out of the water and maybe stab people in the heart
in Florida.
All right, so that's another prize. I don't know if you want to get. That's just for you can eat.
All right,
do you like those?
Oh yeah,
they're so good,
I like
bro.
crunchy oats. I just got to eat it over the trash can.
All right,
that'll be good.
The next prize.
It's a very fine.
It's a chip clip.
It's a chip clip.
All right, so no, here's the next prize. So it's a bottle opener. I don't know. Do you drink beer in here?
In here, yeah.
Okay, cool. We gotta do an evening show sometime.
Yeah.
But here's a bottle opener brought to you from Zevia.
Zevia,
the soda company that is flavorless
and sugarless.
Expensive.
The stevia is the sugar. Right?
Oh yeah. Stevia.
Stevia.
All right, so that's a good price.
Hold on, that's Sevia.
Is it Zevia?
There's no T in there.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, so this is the prize, right?
I don't know. Yeah, let's give it away.
All right, let's give it away. Giving away this bottle opener straight from the Colorado Springs Business Podcast. COS Business Podcast.
The COS Business Podcast. Talking business.
Do you want to read the next one?
COS. I would love to read the next one.
Yes. We can even throw in a free sticker for this one, too.
Dude, what?
We got stickers.
Where did you get that? I want one of them.
Yeah, I got you.
I just drew the same card.
You'll get this one.
I'll get that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. Do I get this one, or does the person who gets the bottle opener get this one?
The person who gets the bottle opener gets this one.
Okay, so I'll get... Oh, you got like sheets and sheets. All right, so a COS Business Podcast and a bottle opener, because he didn't think my bottle opener was cool enough.
Yeah, you're right.
But it works. And this is also like a chip clip. These are very important. They used to hang clothes with these.
They used to.
But
now you hang hot dogs.
It's not really... What?
You gotta drip off your hot dogs. You hang them on the clothesline as well as your eggs too. You gotta drip the oil. You gotta hang them.
Where are you from where they do that thing? Where are you from where they hang hot dogs?
Of France, actually.
You're from France?
Yeah. No, that's where they do it.
Oh.
I just offended every French viewer.
So we've offended a lot of different people in this show. Prayerfully, we can offend many more. If you're not offended yet, please get in line. We'll get to you shortly. All right. So this question is, I don't know if you want to hold these up.
We'll play music right here too.
Ooh, this is awesome. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
The camera's probably shut off. We've been having too much fun. Yes, they did.
Both of them? So what did we not show?
They shut up about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, what did we do in the last 5 minutes? Not much. We just pulled the prize out. Yeah. And then talked about offending people.
We'll find out. We'll find out, and if it works, then I'll just put an image over it, and it'll just keep playing.
It's good. It's good. Oh, the audio. Mm-hmm. Well, this is about manatees, so maybe you could put a manatee up, and people will be really confused until this moment.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Oh, you could put up like jellyfish when we talk about jellyfish?
Yeah, I might do that. That is extra work, though.
That's true. All right. To win this prize, which is the COS official limited edition COS Business Podcast and a Zevia bottle opener.
Works on cards.
Works on what?
Works on stickers, too.
Works on stickers.
It actually might help you open up. No,
no. Maybe not. Maybe you can get like a firm booger out with that thing.
You gotta have a big nostril.
Are manatees...
Are they men?
Also known as sea cows. Are
Manatees?
Manatees. Are manatees... Why is there not a men's t-shirt company called Manatees?
Yeah, for plus-size men.
Yeah.
Hold on, are manatees the big one? The
manatees are like 900 pounds.
Yeah, so
they're
for
like
plus-size men.
They're sea cows. So plus-size... That's terrible. All right, so are manatees closely related to seals or elephants?
They're probably both.
What? You can't answer it.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at you too much. Okay, are manatees closely related to seals or elephants?
Drop your comments or drop your answers in the comment section below to win.
It's going to blow your mind.
A free sticker.
And a bottle opener.
And a bottle opener.
And then you could like open up a beer and then put the sticker on it. As long as you reuse the beer because you want people, the sticker's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, do I give the answer now?
Yes.
In 7, 2.
Hold on. I got to get my answer first. Okay.
Okay, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Question again, are manatees closely related to seals or elephants? The answer is?
I would say elephants because I think that this question is trying to get you to think that.
That's what these are. They're trickster things. Mm-hmm. It's always the weird answer, like do they have blood? Why would you just ask if jellyfish have blood or not if they didn't if they had blood?
Yeah.
What would be a dumb question?
Exactly. The answer is leaning towards elephant only because the way the question is set up.
Because it's the weird answer.
Yeah, exactly.
And the answer is seals. No, it's elephants. Okay. It's elephants. So there you go. If you got
what does a manatee look like? Did they got pictures?
No, it doesn't. Maybe there's a picture on one of these. A manatee is apparently like an elephant.
What about a narwhal?
A narwhal is like a dolphin
in a unicorn
with a murdering tool.
It's a unicorn, right? It's the original unicorn.
Well, the original unicorn was a Siberian rhinoceros, actually. It was a long-necked, woolly rhinoceros with a thing. They killed it off. Yeah, they would fight with it, and then they killed it off. Like, there was a lion that lived in North America called the North American lion or the maneless lion. So it would look like kind of like a cougar, but a lion with no mane. And it was bigger than the African lion. And it roamed all of North America, and it was left over from the saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah.
And the Europeans killed all of them so they could colonize here. So they're extinct, and the dodo bird is extinct, but the dodo bird, because apparently they tasted good. But the North American lion, and then there was a bear that was it was 3 feet taller than a polar bear, and it was native to North America.
Okay.
And it was called the stub-nosed bear. But there were bears that were massive and lions that were massive, and if they were still here today,
so
totally change your midnight walk.
It's all Lewis and Clark's fault, right?
Maybe. All right, the next thing.
We're not pointing fingers here.
All right.
Oh, huevo!
All right, so this is a very weird gift, but I'm going to explain myself. Is that hard boiled or is that raw?
Let me squeeze it to find out.
Squeeze it to find out.
I know there's a way to squeeze eggs where it won't break.
Oh, really?
Like that. You can squeeze as hard as you want. But
and the rest is just.
I'd rather not find out.
The rest, it's literally just candy.
I was shaking it up my ear and I banged it.
Oh no! Oh, I do have one more gift. That's what it was.
It's hard boiled.
Okay, so are you sure? See, there's a date on them because I have chickens now. I have chickens now, so these are from my chickens in my backyard.
Okay.
So these were laid on the 26th. They're only like 10, 11 days old.
That's awesome.
Really cool. All right, so maybe crack on the table to see if it's raw or not.
That's not a good idea. I don't have napkins.
You sure?
Hold on. Yeah, it's raw. No, it's hard boiled. I'm pretty sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I can hold it up and then break the top so it doesn't spill out.
Do that.
Why'd you put it in your pocket? Oh, I thought you put it. You misguided me.
I was thinking of putting it in my pocket.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing about magic tricks is it's like a misguiding, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's crack it open. Okay, you see that?
What?
There was money in my egg. Magic.
Oh, that's where the pocket came from.
Yeah. So have you ever had like a backyard chicken egg? Like really fresh? Like I just made a huge freaking mess on your table.
It's cool. We can clean it up.
Don't you have an assistant?
I do.
Like an intern?
Yeah.
Does she clean up eggshells?
That's not in her job description.
I ate one of these on the way here.
But that's what interns are for, right? Cleaning
the real world.
Cleaning up eggshells.
So remember, like in the springtime, when everyone was getting these like mysterious seeds from China. Remember that? It was all over the news.
During what?
Like in the springtime, early summertime, people all over the United States and Europe were getting mysterious packages from China containing mystery seeds that they didn't order. Remember that?
No, I don't.
So the agricultural whatever people were like, do not plant these things. Like who knows? It could be some like it's attack on American people, right?
We fear China so much.
We do, but we buy all their stuff.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
Are those egg seeds?
Egg seeds. Yes. So these are mysterious seeds.
Mysterious Chinese
from
seeds?
China.
Oh, okay.
So what I was thinking is this would be a cool prize for somebody to grow them and find out what the plant is. Like how crazy, like how nuts do you have to be to plant these and be like, I wonder what they are.
Well, I mean, I get on TikTok every day, so I have no problem with that.
You want to plant them?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking is we get a mug with like your sticker on it and we put it here and you like water it.
Let it grow.
Let it grow.
Let it grow.
We don't know that song. We're grown men. Okay.
And we don't have children either. So we have no excuse.
I just got this movie called Abominable.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so I got it. I bought it, and I'm like waiting for like a child, like someone to bring over their kid so I can have an excuse to watch it. So here's
the main character in that? The actor, I know the main.
It's
voice actor.
Yeah, so she is in Shield, Agents of Shield, and she's Daisy, also known as what's her name? Quake.
Yeah, I haven't seen
That's her
Agents of
voice.
Shield yet.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. So here's mysterious Chinese plant seeds. So there you go. So plant it, and if it ends up being some like crazy poisonous thing, then be careful.
Ooh, yeah. What if it blossoms COVID?
Just COVID. How was the egg, by the way?
It was egg lightful. That was bad. It was excellent.
Extravagant.
Extravagant. But yeah, I guess we could start wrapping this up.
Well, this is a prize.
Oh, the egg?
No.
Crap, we just ate it. You're fired.
So,
You're fired.
I got an incubator. I had a rooster.
A rooster is the prize.
In 4 days, I'm hatching baby chicks.
So a baby chick is a prize.
I'm going to give away. You have to promise to take care of it. You got to be able to have it.
I know someone who might be watching this. Jack Saxter and Brian Ross Maneth. He had chickens, but they got murdered by Siberian Huskies.
So I had a Siberian Husky that murdered 6 of my chickens in Oregon. I had 100 chickens. All right. So how do you feel? All right. The prize is, I'm thinking 3 chickens. 3 chicks. So I'm going to raise them for a month until I get enough feathers on them because it's really cold outside and whatnot.
I can't wait to put this in the description. Giving away free chickens.
So, but here's the thing: is you need to take care of them. You got to feed them. You
have to have a coop.
Starter.
You have to have everything.
You got to have a coop. You got to have a heat lamp. All these things are pretty inexpensive, but I get 60 eggs every 10 days, and I have 8 chickens.
Are you eating the shell?
I don't want to talk about it. No, I mean I got a little bit of egg, a little bit of egg in the shell.
I heard it's good for you.
No, that's like eating the tamale wrapper.
It's not though.
No, well, it'll give you calcium, I guess.
Yeah,
as it slices your esophagus on the way down. So, and the candy is just for you. This is just for you and everything you do.
You got grandpa candy.
Grandpa. And I don't know if this is a pretty cool bag. I love my co-op, Mountain View Electric Association. So that's they're not a sponsor yet, but they should be.
Yes.
All right, so let's go over the prizes. So you know who you have won so far. So we have the $10 for Arlene's beans. We have the socks. We have the candle. We have the Zen candle. The offensive race candle. We have a business podcast sticker and the Zevia thing, and then we have and then 3 baby chicks.
3 baby chicks. Give it away here.
I'm gonna make them sign a waiver and be like, dude, you need a waiver. but here's the thing is when I went to the store last spring and I saw there was no eggs on the shelf, I realized that I need to be more self-sustaining. So I got chickens and I got ducks. I got duck eggs now. Pretty cool.
Okay.
And so part of being that genuinity, that millennial gen, right? We want to be more self-sustaining. That's part of it. So when you
genuinity.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So
that mixes your 10x piece with the genuinity.
And that's ooh, which one did you take? Oh yeah, that one.
The grandpa candy.
That's not, dude. Grandpa candy's like the Weathers, whatever. So anyways, the hand sanitizer. That's like $20 right there. So these are wonderful prizes, and this is all about. And thank you guys for learning about animals too. But I want to thank the watchers, the listeners, whatever. I mean, this has been a really fun show, and to have this fun, relaxed peace break. I just want to encourage people to, to find their peace in their life and to realize they'll be more effective and more impactful in their communities and in this world in a positive light, not killing themselves chasing a buck. That's where I've been. I'm done with that.
Nice.
If people want to say I'm lazy for, not getting out of bed till 8 or whatever, that's not a big deal because I'm making twice as much money as I was working half as much.
Well, and also, getting out of bed at 8, the time is arbitrary based on your work,
Time is arbitrary.
Yeah. So how do these people win these baby chicks? Another card game?
Oh, we didn't even do that. Yeah, one more, and then we should probably end the show.
Oh, yeah.
We're 7 hours into it. We got to have some tequila and T-Birds.
Yes.
Tacos.
Nemo. How did they find him? Just kidding.
They didn't. He was dead.
You're right.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
All right.
Okay.
Let me hold up the prize so people know what we're talking about.
Every time I read a question where I know the answer to, I feel like it's common, so I try to read more.
Yeah. That's what I did. That's why I was like the manatee thing. I was like,
see, I know those two. There's some of these are just really common things that maybe I just watch a lot of nature shows.
that's
Ooh,
the sound.
ASMR.
That's the sound of sustainability.
Okay. No floor. All right. How many? Okay.
Had to do it.
That one's just too hard. So it's either they're too easy or just too hard.
Do it too hard. Do it too hard.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
whoever can Google fastest.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we never said you can't Google.
Yeah, we didn't.
I mean, how are we going to know?
And-
It's not like,
yeah.
I mean, you're watching us, but
Are we watching you?
yes, we're watching them. Are the cameras still rolling?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right.
All right. How many teeth does the puffer fish have? 3 or 4?
Pufferfish. When it grows up, it's the dogfish.
It's like how would anyone know that answer?
How many teeth does the pufferfish have?
3 or 4. It's like you have
3 or 4? It even gives you the options?
Yeah, you're just guessing at this point. Like who knows that? And how do you logically come up with that without Googling it? You can't.
I know what it is. I used to have a pufferfish.
So exactly. So maybe that's it.
I'm not going to give it away.
All right. And put your answers in this comment to win 3 baby chicks.
3 baby
straight
chicks.
from the Schoening residence.
That's right. I'll meet you, downtown or whatever. I'll bring them in a little box. You need to have the proper setup, and you need to be in a place. If you're in a little apartment, you're not going to be able to have them. They're going to take them away. And if you have a dog, it's probably not going to work out unless you have a dog that is normal, like knows chickens.
Yeah.
But this is like potentially could give you eggs every day.
Yeah.
So what they say is you can give a man some eggs, or you can give a man
A chicken.
and he'll have eggs for a lifetime.
Or for the chicken's lifetime.
Well, we were almost going to go there. Well, one of them might be a rooster, and then it mates with its sisters. It's how it works. And then there's babies that come out again,
All right. The answer is
3,
4.
2, 1. 4, what? 4 teeth? Oh, I thought it was 3.
I said 4, and then you said 3, 2, 1, so it kind of sounded like it went kind of.
So 4 teeth. All right. So,
yeah. And what's cool about this is we're an hour and 20 minutes into this episode.
what?
So this is
You could make this 2 episodes. You could make this 2 videos.
there's a drop-off rate of how many people stay and listen to the end, of course, with any video.
Then they don't get the prizes. Sack of Joea.
A sack of Joeyas, dude. Yeah, so we'll wrap this up.
Did you like
This
my
has
magic
been one of
trick?
the most relaxed episodes, I think.
Good, man.
And
That's good.
Yeah, that was a good magic trick, except for I saw you grab the money.
You did?
No, I saw you reach into your pocket. I didn't expect you to pull out money, though.
Oh, I pulled money out of the egg, but then I ate it, which was really dirty, that there was dirty money in my egg.
Ooh, yeah, dirty money. You gotta launder that.
Is there such thing as clean money? You gotta launder that? Well, I don't know, man. I mean, do you have any final words? This has been really
Yeah.
fun for me. So thank you.
Same here, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't mean, unless you want to promote something, I think
I think that, I definitely want to promote Design Consultant, this company. Why I named it this company is because when I sign the bottom of your contract, I say Design Consultant and then my initials. So customers don't really need to know that I'm a third-party company because I'm representing the company. People said, do you have a card? No, don't want one. Do you have a website? No, not building one. Because my job is to be an ambassador and a representative of
other companies.
Good companies who know what they're doing and do good services and installs. Yeah. So why would I market myself other than, hey, I'm Mike Schoening. I have a company, Design Consultant LLC, and we are a design and sales firm taking care of the front end stuff so you can take care of the back end. So professional problem solver. We get trained by the company we represent. That was nice. We get trained by the company we represent. So we're allowing people to duplicate themselves in the field, right? Because we can go to networking groups and we can do all this stuff on behalf of a company and I brought in $52,000 into a business in 2 weeks, just trying it out. So if I can make these, cabinet companies, granite countertop companies, painting companies, if I can make you an extra, hundo, 6 figs, a month.
What's another money slang?
I use pounds, 100
Hundo,
pounds.
6 figs.
Yeah. I 100 G's.
Skrilla.
Bennies, hundo bennies. I say pounds a lot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So man, it was a 20-pound job,
Nice.
$20,000. So
racks.
Yeah. K, 100K.
100 bands.
100K.
100 bands.
100 bands. So if your business needs an extra 100 bands, I just offended more people from Georgia.
Yeah, I was going to say Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Same thing.
Then we can do that. And there's no time and money risk for the company. I do all my time and money risk up front. I'm willing to take the risk for you to grow your company. And here's the thing is, like, I love helping companies, but I also love making money. So I can sell people's products for more than they can sell it for, guaranteed, right? And in doing that, and doing that with my team, which I've built and trained, we just take all that front end risk. And so for them, it's a marketing expense. They get to write off all the commissions they pay me anyways.
Yes. That's actually something I realized that is a sales point for my services as well, because if a company buys videos for their business to grow it, that's a write-off as well.
That's huge. So, yeah. That's huge. And I can't say more how important, video is in this day and age. I don't know. Do people ever listen to this just audio?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I found a little more egg in here.
Yeah, some audio. But yeah, we should probably start wrapping this up.
And I digress.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I think it's been a very fun show. I think this maybe has been the messiest show.
Yes, messiest and also most organized because you had notes. Show notes.
Show notes.
Show notes. Notes.
So
is that a Jewish
word?
That's
it is now. Notes. Oh, you want some notes? Well, thank you. I think this has been really good.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
And thank you for uplifting and giving a platform for local businesses, the small guy to really be successful in life. I think that's huge. So
yeah, man.
Thanks, bro.
that would have been really messy.
He's got a handful of eggshell. I didn't know that.
I should have used the other hand.
That would have been cool, though.
Yeah, man. And thank you for your friendship and everything.
Oh, of course.
And coming on
it's
the show,
been
man.
good.
Yeah.
It's been good. So, tacos?
Let's do it.
Over and out.
All right.